So hello everybody, guys. I don't know why, but today I just decided to hold up the mic and talk to it. So my name is Alex, first of all, and hopefully you're gonna like the little mic that I'm having right here. You ain't against that. So yeah, my name is Alex, and in this video we ain't gonna be trading. I know. In every freaking video, I am trading, I'm making profits, and some of you may be annoyed. I don't know why, because I'm having the Telegram group where you can join and easily get access to all the valuable information that I'm having right there. But most of you just not taking actions and just watching it. I'm just being jealous of me. And that's totally understandable. But I'm here to talk about emotional state and the situation. By the way, I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to look at the camera at the lens, but sometimes I'm just looking at myself and just right. Sorry about that. Overall, like I'm here just to give you, just carry your pains. I do really understand if you are aware what the trading is. If you have ever made a couple of trades, you will be understanding me, and I will be trying to help you in this case, because I remember me, like in the beginning of my journey, like having a lot of stress, anxiety, like I don't know, I was unhappy, disappointed, and everything, like exhausted. It was kind of hard for me to take control of my emotions, because it is very much important. You know, every trader should know that trading can be really very much emotional. There are a lot of mood swings, and this is unfortunately inevitable part of it. I mean, you cannot be doing anything from it. You cannot be just avoiding it if you are in the beginning of your journey. I fully understand it, but just there are some key points that you should be sticking to. So if you are able to analyze the market and you are making some you're not making, but you are having some expectations regarding the market, and you are making the bet, and you are expecting to, I don't know, go short or long. You are trying to control the behavior of the market, and when it's not behaving as you're willing it to, you just freaking out. You're just going mad, because maybe this is the last money that you're having, your last hope, and you bet in it, and once you see that you ain't gonna be winning this, you're just losing control. That's bad. You should not be doing that. Never trade with the last money that you're having, because apparently you're gonna be losing it. You cannot be controlling the market. It is out of your control. Just get rid of the thoughts that some other traders may be telling you, and maybe insisting you to believe, push you to that idea that you are indeed able to control the market. That's a bullshit. Like, honestly, don't believe in it. And once you understand it, you will avoid all these emotional breakdowns and emotional, I don't know, struggles that you may be having, misunderstanding the market. You should be able to clearly observe it, and clearly and accurately be fully aware of the indicators that you're using, of the currency pair that you're using, the percentages of the profit that you may be having. Because if you're missing these details, they might be not that big, but in conclusion, they are making the summary, and they are making the result of your bet. If you noticing them and paying a lot more attention to them, I can guarantee that you're gonna be having more profits and more wins than losses. So that is as whereas that is very much important as well. But another thing, uh, you may not be using the last money that you have, but the fear of loss, you may be having it. You know why? Because you may be betting large amounts of money. You know, uh, once you are, if you have not ever played or just, I don't know, tried to do something or earn some money with large amount of money, it may be 500, it may be 5,000, it may be 15,000. It depends on a person, right? It depends on a situation. And just from the beginning, if you're starting with large amount of money, then of course, like obviously, you're gonna be having the fear of loss because you won't be willing to lose this amount of money because you understand that that's, I mean, not small amount for you, not small money for you, and apparently you don't want to lose it. So you should be cutting your balance in the parts. So in that case, you will be able to control the balance that you have, as well as you will be able to if you're losing, then you're losing only part of your money, and you still have some funds to regain the money that you lost. So you're not putting all in, you're not going all in immediately. And this is the emotional roller coaster that you maybe got into. And you should be avoiding that, not just go all in. So I want to show you a picture right there. I know it's in pain and it's in paint and everything, like, sorry for that, but I'm not chasing the quality of the picture or something. I'm just chasing the idea that I'm trying to provide you with, trying to make you believe, because making sure that you understand it is making sure that you are making profit. So here again, I apologize for the quality of the picture and everything, but I do not care about it. So that's the trading process. All right, the red candle is when you're losing, so you're sad. The green candle is you're happy when you're winning, so you're having profit. So resultant state of motion. So it's kind of going back and forth, just bouncing between the balls. I'm not a rapper, but it sounded like a rap. So once you're losing, you're kind of sad, you're disappointed, then everything, you're just kind of not willing to do anything anymore. You made some bet, you won it, you have the profit there, you're happy, you're like, all right, I'm gonna be rich soon, I know the market. No, if you're making, I don't know, one bet from the beginning and you won that bet, it does not really mean that you know the market that well. And if you're just making a bet and instantly you're losing it, it does not mean that you're that bad though. Maybe you might be running out of time, you might be wrong in your calculations or analysis and everything. So understand that and pay attention to these factors. And if you that emotionally vulnerable, then I would not be really recommending you trading. If you are indeed vulnerable in an emotional matter, however, you're finding a way to control your emotions, then you're welcome. And I would like to give you some tips. I got some notes here, so I'm not just forgetting what I wanted to say. So it is very simple, as I mentioned. Once you're losing, you're kind of sad and disappointed, you're making a profit, you're having the euphoria, and you kind of, I'm the richest man in in the room and everything. When your traits are connected to your emotions, it's more like a gambling. It's not about the trading, it's not about professionalism, it's not about profession itself. It's just a game for you, you know. So emotional averaging, it is very much connected to the picture that I showed you. You should be keeping that in the middle. You must be averaging your emotions. So just an example, right? Imagine that you made a bet and you won $100. Forget about half of it, all right? Just pretend that you won $50 and you lost half of it. That's it. You won the 100 indeed, but just imagine that you have already lost 15. You have already lost the half of the 100. If you're keeping the tactic that way, it's gonna be much more easier for you in the beginning to accept the losses that you're gonna be having. That is gonna be much more easier. The same thing works with the situation when you're winning it, when you're losing it. For instance, you lost the $100 and pretend and imagine that you have already won another 50. All right, you lost 100, but in your mind and in your brain, you regained 50, so half of it. You're averaging. You're always like putting some work on your emotions, talking to yourself, talking to your mind, not getting, how do I say, not just letting your emotions to take control of you. If you do it, goodbye money. I mean, I swear to God, you just won't be able to stay cold-headed and cold-blooded. How do I say, like, just stick to your plan if you're not doing it. Keep calm. Trade with your knowledge. Do not forget of losers. Do not forget. I didn't mean to say do not forget. I was willing to say do not afraid. All right. Don't be afraid of losing. That's all right. If you win in, don't just go like, yeah, all right, I'm happy. Like everything is gonna be cool and everything. No, chill out. All right. Calm down. Analyzing it again. I'm talking about the market. Analyzing your balance, splitting your balance into some pods, betting pot by pod. So, by doing that, you are getting rid of emotional roller coaster. That's somehow understandable if in the beginning of your journey you're having some emotions when you're winning or losing. That's understandable. But by the time it goes, you must be, just putting some effort on that and just getting rid of those emotions. Does not really matter if you're winning or losing. So if that's a positive one or negative one, get rid of the emotions, all right? Sometimes even during the videos I might be sad and everything, but I just understand that, all right, I lost it, but I truly believe and I'm confident in my knowledge of myself and in the indicators that I'm using and the settings that I'm having and the visualization, knowledge, and everything that I'm having that I have here, right? So using all of this mentioned in the video, you are getting out the fear of loss, you are averaging your emotions, as well as you are controlling your balance. Guys, the market is out of your control, so do not try to control it. Just leave it. You playing by the rules of the market. You are not the one who is making the rules there. So keep that in mind. And hopefully you're gonna be watching this video till the end. You understand what I'm talking about. Hopefully this video is gonna be valuable, informative, and useful for you. And if there are any additional tips or hints that may be helping traders, professional ones, beginners, does not really matter, just let me know in the comments. That will be really grateful to read them out or to find out something new. But just I'm kindly and highly recommending to pay attention to the key factors that I mentioned in this video. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you're all gonna be having only profits and not losses. So subscribe to my channel. It was me, Alex, without the trading video.